In the quiet, undulating countryside surrounding Whitford, just south of Auckland, is a little corner of Japan and China, all rolled into one. Waikopua Creek, aptly renamed the Zen Garden, promotes itself as a place to be inspired, uplifted, and renewed. This 75 acres of peace and tranquility is a place full of surprises. There are winding paths crisscrossing beautifully created water features. Gardens where contemporary sculptures merge with artful landscaping. This parkland wonderland is the work of one Hong Kong family who has taken 6 years of planning and landscaping to create an extensive country estate to rival any in the world. Johnny Leung is one of the family and for now caretaker of this remarkable undertaking. So Johnny, whose idea was it?
It was my mum's idea, yeah, turning this garden into a wedding and conference site for people to enjoy.
Why did she do it?
It was her dream. She has a dream of making a place where all the people can share, where people can relax.
The theme is Zen Garden.
Yeah, that's right.
Why did she choose that?
Zen in the Asian culture in Asia, it actually means a little bit like a meditations where you will calm yourself down. You will put all the worries behind and then put yourself in the nature. And this garden is a very special spiritual place where we've got some really beautiful forests that is with trees up to 700 years old, and we've got one of the best views in Auckland.
The property itself has a long history. Once it was a farm, then a home for an Auckland businessman. Today the garden is reaping the reward of an extraordinary 20,000 new plants.
And before we do all the planting, we did a lot of research, especially some Japanese varieties. And most of the plants that we plant around here are for New Zealand, typical New Zealand water features plants.
The garden is filled with sculptures. This piece, a reproduction shipped in from Hong Kong.
It is called Please, and it is done by a very famous Vietnamese Chinese sculptor called Van Lau. And this piece you can find, the original piece, you can find that in Hong Kong, in the middle of Tsim Sha Tsui, a very famous tourist area over there.
Johnny's mother's intuitive feel for the artistic is evident wherever you look.
No, she always loved art, always loved sculpture, paintings, and she's learned how to do some Chinese paintings and calligraphy before. So she's really into art. Yeah.
Even the views are framed in ways to look pleasing to the eye. What about the Buddha there? Was it Buddha?
Yeah, it is a Buddha. That was my mum's idea of hiding the Buddhas behind the water under the bridge, where it is all quiet, and she can look at the beautiful view here. And yeah, she can just be relaxed and meditate.
Carefully placed rock is a big feature of the landscaping. In fact, 500 tons of rock has been shipped in. While some are from a local quarry, other pieces have been trucked in from Coromandel and even Central Otago. In this garden, the surprises keep on coming. Perched on a ridge overlooking the garden, 2 tree houses, originally designed for children. And strung between them, a rope walkway with a pretty impressive view. The estate's premier accommodation option, Waikopua Lodge, simply takes your breath away. The Japanese-inspired house has been the location for several commercials. The house, built about 15 years ago, was designed and constructed according to the simple, sturdy style of a Japanese shogunate or government house, one that might have been built around 600 years ago. Wow, it's kind of like an airy, light environment here.
Yeah, that's right. This is an open ceiling style, and you can see the whole building is actually constructed with some really good timber, like the roof, the sacking timber, the sacking roof is actually from British Columbia, and then we have a lot of panel made with Japanese cedar, And ground floor, we've got American oak and Australian Jarrah.
So are these all antiques, porcelain or potteries here?
Yeah, all this pottery are actually made by a very famous Hong Kong artist, but he is already retired. So each piece is very unique and you can't buy them anymore. And my mum used to work with him to come up with all the designs using the natural environment. And do you want to see more?
Of course.
All right, I'll show you.
Wow, it's really nice.
So this is the main sitting room. And we have all the lanterns, some traditional Chinese lantern, and as well as like this coffee table here. It used to be a drum, Chinese drum. Very nice to sit here with reading a book, warm and cozy, or to drink a little bit of red wine. Usually have a lot of overseas visitors staying at our place. This sitting lounge here, we can convert it into a bedroom. So we put a bed here and a bedside table. And have a look at the shower. So this is an open shower with some Italian granite. And we've got a very old bathtub where you can see the city night view at night. We bought this property about 6 years ago, and for the last 6 years we have been working on this property 7 days a week. So I hope one day we will finish it, but I don't think so.
Next week, the story continues. While keeping an eye on the family estate might be enough for some, Johnny's been busy. And just like his mother, he's been planting. Not garden plants, but grapes. Zen Wine is next week.